Hey guys, Josh from SoccerReviewsForYou.com, bringing you a comparison video between the Nike Tiempo Legend 4 and the Umbro Speciali 3 Pro. You might notice just from looking at these two shoes that they're pretty similar, and there is a reason for that. Umbro was recently taken over by Nike, and this is the first Speciali that was produced under Nike, and you'll definitely notice in all of Umbro's new shoes that they're very Nike-esque, and it's definitely, the quality is definitely just as good as it always has been. But if you're one of those Nike guys that's always been with Nike and you never really strayed away, you should definitely take a look at the Umbro stuff now, because it's really, really good, if not better than the Nike stuff. First off, I'll start with the leather quality on these two shoes. The Legend 4 has a kangaroo leather here in the front. So you can see it looks a little bit softer, this kind of plushy material. Really nice leather. Little on the thinner side, it's not too thin, of course. And then this back part here you see is Kangalite, and you can tell, I don't know if you guys can tell with the camera, but there's a slight difference in the finish. You can just see it. You can probably see it better on this side. If you can see, the Kangalite part is a little bit more dull than the actual leather. But overall, the whole shoe itself is very soft, and I like that they kind of tried to keep that full leather feel, which is something that they're kind of taking away from a lot of leather shoes. The Umbro Speciali, again, is also kind of the same thing. It uses Kanga Touch, which is a blend. Kanga Touch is Umbro's thing. It was on the Speciali too as well. It's kind of their name for like a blend of natural kangaroo leather and what essentially is Kangalite from Nike. The whole front of the shoe, though, does appear up to this seam right here, all the way around, and it appears to be the whole instep is actually kangaroo leather. So there's actually a little bit more leather on this shoe, real leather, than there is on the Legend. But the leather quality is really nice. You can tell how nice it's stretched and formed to my foot. Really good quality. Both of these shoes, I noticed right away, from out of the box, they are very, very tight and very narrow almost feeling. But after wearing them if you give them an hour or two to actually give in a little bit and let the material soften up, they really form to your feet really nicely. And there's a lot of people that are going up half a sizes with these kinds of shoes. I really recommend that you just buy them tight, because they are going to stretch. And just give them a little bit of time and you'll have the best fit possible. Heel liner, again, you get a suede heel liner in the Legend, which is always nice. I always like suede heel liners, really nice. But I really like what they did in this Speciali. It's suede here on the outside of the heel, right here. And then this back part is this really nice, soft, kind of synthetic leather. There's lots and lots of padding there. Really comfortable to wear. I really enjoyed wearing these two shoes. You'll notice that the lacing system on the Legend is central lacing system, where on the Umbro Speciali it's ever so slightly to the outside. You kind of get that slightly larger surface right here, which some people like, some people don't like. It really didn't have an effect on me. And I better talk about this little pad here. There's not actually a pad here. It's kind of more for show than anything. So it's not exactly a control element, if that's what you guys are. I know some of you guys are definitely thinking it. Both of these tongues on these shoes are both synthetic leathers, and they both have a memory foam strip running through them, which is really nice. I really like that inclusion of memory foam in any soccer shoe. The other very, very similar thing you're going to notice about both of these shoes is the stud patterns. Very similar. Sorry, a little bit off camera here. Very similar stud patterns. You're going to see the Nike. I'll show you the Nike stud pattern first. Very traditional, round conical studs in the front with the 2 blades in the middle, and then the 4 blades in the back. The Legends have pretty much always had this same sole stud pattern. It's these 2 oval studs here. I really don't find them to do anything. You'll see that I said that in the review. It's really no different than the other stud patterns from Nike. And then you see the Umbro Speciali, which again, essentially is the same stud pattern. You get the conicals as in the front, the 2 blades in the middle and the forefoot, and the 4 blades in the back. Really nice stud pattern. I really like the stud pattern. It suits this kind of shoe really well. Probably one of my favorite stud patterns to use. Really great. Works on turf, firm ground, whatever you want to use it on. It's going to perform really well. I do have a preference in terms of Soleplate to the Umbro Speciali, simply because it's a little bit thicker. Over time, I noticed that the Legend Soleplate it's on the thinner side to begin with, but once you start using it and it begins to break down a little bit, there was some minor stud pressure I was getting on the front two studs, so that's always something to note. Again, if you want to check out the full review for these shoes, the links will be in the description. Right now the Umbro Speciali review is not up, but again, I'm going to try and have it up this week. So if you don't see an annotation at the front of the video saying that the review is up, then it's probably not up yet. But if you want to check out the high quality pictures of these shoes, which I really recommend you do because these are really nice looking shoes, go check out the review. Just click the link in the description to the review, and you'll see the pictures as well as some buy it now links. Also, the same thing goes for the Legends. The Legends are actually, I already have the review up, so if you want to go check that out and you're interested in a solid leather shoe, I definitely recommend you go check it out. As always, guys, make sure you guys comment, rate, subscribe. Don't be afraid to like and favorite the video. As always, guys, check out my Facebook and my Twitter page. The links are in the description of that as well. And as always, guys, thanks for watching. Special thanks to CameraCanada.com. Visit CameraCanada.com for the latest camera gear at everyday low prices. Check them out. The link is in the description.